watching. If you want to see how I got these popping brows, then keep on watching. I moisturize my face really good because for me personally, I have like really dry skin, especially in this area. I'm using Pond's color correcting cream for normal to dry skin. My mirror is right here if I'm looking that way. I need to work on my pronunciation. My mirror is to the left of me if I'm looking that way. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to brush out my brows with a spoolie, like so. Okay, so this is just for me because I see a lot of people that they will like actually set their brows before even filling them in with like a setting powder. That would not work for me. My brows get real dry, like to the point where they're like flaky sometimes. So I just need to make sure they're really moisturized. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to use pencils and make your brows poppin'. I'm gonna be using 2 different pencils for this tutorial. I'm gonna be using a darker pencil for the outer half of my brow, and I'm gonna be using a lighter pencil for the inner half of my brow. If you watch my videos, then you know that I'm doing this to create an ombre effect. So let me get closer. This is just the Ulta brand called Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the color Espresso. And it looks like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start right here in my arch. I'm just gonna start to trace that, okay? Light strokes. We're gonna trace it and drag it out a little bit. So just watch me do this. See how it's kind of going in circular motions? And I'm the boo-boo. Okay, so that looks really bad on camera, sorry. Okay, so I'm kind of resting my hand on my face, okay? And I'm kind of going in circular motions, just lightly stroking and pulling my brow outwards. Right now, I'm just outlining my brow. I'm gonna outline it from the top and the bottom, and then I'm gonna fill it in. Then I'm gonna do the same thing from the bottom. And you're gonna go with the natural shape of your brow. And me personally, I want my brows to be a little thicker. I'm going to overline just a little bit, okay? And then so now I'm gonna fill what I just traced out, which was like from here back. I'm gonna fill that in, light strokes.
Passion players.
Okay, so I think I have that. Okay, so now that I've got that as dark as I wanted, you can instantly tell the difference between the end of this brow and the end of this brow. And then so now I'm just gonna take the spoolie, because there's a spoolie attached to the end of this. How convenient. I'm gonna take that and just kind of brush that out, because this honestly will be your best blending tool for your brows. Let's go in with our lighter color. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade. This almost gives like a red tint. If I would have knew that it was so red, I probably would have ordered a different one because I got this online. But we're gonna make it work because that's what we do, okay? We make it work. So this is in the color Auburn, the same Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in the color Auburn, okay? So basically we're gonna do the exact same thing, but in this case, we're gonna start with the inner part of the brow. And we're gonna drag it back into that darker color, and then we're gonna fill it in, and then we're gonna blend. And you're gonna watch me do so. Propping my hand on my face right here. And I'm gonna start with the top, and I can't talk while I do this, so. Light strokes. I'm gonna take my spoolie now and I'm just gonna brush backwards. And this spoolie really helps blend the colors in your brows, okay? So now you can already see a major difference in my two brows. One is much more fuller, much more defined. Some people may just want to leave it like this. Blend this out a little and then leave it like this. For me, I need concealer because I feel better with concealer. Okay, so I'm going to be using a concealer to carve on my brows now. The concealer I'm going to be using is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Medium Tan Sand. And I'm going to be using this color for the bottom half of my brow. Okay, so now that I'm dipping... Alright, so now that I've got the concealer on the brush, I'm going to again prop my hand against my face. And I have the brush at this angle. Look at that focus. Oh, that's focused on me. There we go. I'm gonna have it at this angle, and I'm going to start from the arch of my brow and slowly trace. I'm gonna be doing light, short strokes for this, okay? Like so. We're looking better already, okay? And so now that we've got that done, we're gonna go into the inner part, all right? And now we're gonna start from the inner part of the brow right here. We're gonna do the same thing, light, short strokes, propping my hand against the bottom of my face just to add stability, and we're gonna connect the two. Now that we've got the bottom half traced out, we're gonna go ahead and trace out the top half. I'm gonna mix the Tarte Tape Shape Concealer with a little bit of a darker concealer so that it's a little bit easier for me to blend out. It's not too bright, which this concealer honestly isn't too bright at all. So I'm just gonna be mixing the two. The other one is a e.l.f. concealer. You can see it's just a little bit, okay, it's a lot darker. Just mix the two. And I'm gonna prop my hand at the top of my forehead. And this one's gonna be more of a long, slow stroke, okay? It's not gonna be short strokes because basically I'm just gonna be drawing that out. Remember, I'm propping my hand on the top of my forehead for stability. I held my breath. One more time. And voila. Now we're gonna do our blending. Okay, so the last step is going to take basically like a gel setting. It's like a setting gel for brows. I got this in an Ipsy bag a long time ago, so I really don't know where you can find this. It's called La Beauty Fatale, and it's a brow fix tint and shaper. And I basically, this is what it looks like. And it's like a dark brown color. And I'm just going to go over my brows very lightly, just to help hold them in place. And that's it. So I'm going to do my next brow. I hope that I was in detail enough, but I'm gonna show this on camera. I'm just gonna speed it up. But you can see the difference. Cute, poppin', struggle.
Passion players.
Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I hope that this tutorial helped you learn how to make your brows pop in and how to fill in your brows the correct way. If you like this tutorial, leave a thumbs up. If you have any more questions, something that I may have left out, leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.